How you doing? I'm Mark Graham from Grilla Grills. Today I'm here with Emily from Swine Life, and you got some fish going on here, so what are we going to be cooking?
Yeah, so today we're going to do grilled salmon with a Parmesan parsley topping.
Awesome. And so I smell some garlic.
Yeah, so there's garlic, butter, parsley, and Parmesan.
That sounds like a win in my book. So what's the key with all that, with those ingredients? Is there a purpose? Obviously there's something behind them.
So I never grew up as a fish person. I really didn't like fish because it had that, you know, fish has that really distinct flavor. Right. So this topping really kind of takes that away. It mellows it out a little bit, so you get all these flavors work really well together. So when you take that bite, you're getting those flavors and it mellows out that fish flavor, but it works perfectly.
That sounds delicious, and I completely understand. A lot of people like fish, but when you get the real strong fish, that's where a lot of people start falling off. They're like, I don't dig that. So if you got a bunch of people over, it's kind of nice to have something a little more well-rounded.
Right, yeah, everybody will like this.
Yeah. So sounds fantastic. So we're gonna get started and start preparing this.
Yep, let's get started. So now we're gonna get our Parmesan mixture made. We're gonna start with 1/4 of a cup of Parmesan. This is just your regular grated Parmesan. 2 tablespoons of fresh chopped parsley. 2 tablespoons of melted butter. And 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. And we're just gonna get that mixed up good. And it'll be ready to put on our fish.
All right, so we're here ready to season these things up, so let's get after it.
Okay, so what we're gonna start out with is a base layer of just an AP. Of course, today we're using our Mississippi grit. You can use any salt, pepper, garlic base rub that you want. But we're just gonna do a light layer of the AP.
Salt and pepper works on everything, doesn't it?
Right, yeah. It just really wakes everything up, gives you a good balance, a good starting layer. Because with this, we're putting a lot of flavor on this fish, so you want everything to be good and balanced.
Makes sense.
All right, and now the second thing we're gonna use is actually Grilla Beef.
Okay.
So this is gonna give a good savory note and also good color to the fish as it's smoking.
Yeah, I find this stuff has a real good earthy taste and smell to it as well. And you say beef, why are you putting that on fish? But it actually works really well.
Right, so just because a rub says it's made for a certain thing, don't be afraid to use it on other things.
It's all herbs, not herbs specially designed for fish.
Right, exactly, yeah, you're exactly right. Okay, so we have a light layer of Grilla Beef on there. All right. And then our next step is to put our parsley, butter, garlic.
That smells fantastic, by the way. So I'm excited about how when that renders in, or when that starts melting in, it's going to be amazing.
Right. So what you'll see, we're just going to put kind of a dab kind of all down the top, and you're just going to coat the top of the fish with this. Okay. And then once this starts to cook, all the butter that's mixed in with that parsley and garlic is going to melt, and then it's going to leave that layer of cheese on top.
Yes, that'll work.
Extra delicious.
Awesome.
So just lightly spread it along the top. And that's it. That's all there is to it.
Well, if you like sushi, I guess you could eat it just like this, but
yes,
I think this needs to go in the grill.
Right.
And speaking of the grill, we have the grill running 400 degrees.
Yeah, so we're using the Silverbac today, running about 400 degrees. Right. And we'll cook it for about 20 minutes. We're really looking for that internal temp of about 145.
So 145 for internal temp, and internal temp's always the key. People ask all the time, so how long and how hot do I get my grill? Those are all definitely variables, but the key is that you cook to internal temp. And there's plenty of charts out there for the different cuts of meats and fish and poultry and such, but today we're shooting for 145.
145, that's it.
All right, let's get it on the grill and see what we got.
Okay.
All right, so we're out here ready to put these on the Silverbac. We got it running at 400 degrees, and I see you made a cute little tinfoil boat here.
Yes, so this is just basically to keep all that butter in and to keep the salmon from sticking to the grates.
Makes sense, nice and simple.
Yeah, so easy enough. So we're just gonna slide the whole thing on here. And that's it. So about 20 minutes, we'll come check on it, check for an internal temp of 145, and go from there.
Awesome. I think another thing to point out is, like, sometimes if you get different thicknesses of fish or beef, we want to make sure you check both of those.
Right.
You overcook one and it's game over
Right.
with fish.
So there's no reason to leave one on just to finish the other one. So if you see that one is done, take it up.
off.
Yeah, take it up and let the other one ride.
All right, we're back at it. We just took these off, and I think the smaller guy took about 15, 20.
Yeah.
And the bigger guy took just a little bit longer, I think.
Right, yeah. So just make sure that when you do have your fillets, if they're a little bit different size, you're checking both of them because one might finish quicker than the other, which is what happened in this case. So we're looking for that internal temp of about 145.
Yeah, I think the one is about five minutes longer on the one, so
Yeah.
it's definitely important when you're probing any type of meat. Check all the pieces because every piece of meat is a little bit different. So
Right.
nice job on that.
Yeah.
Smells fantastic. We gotta dive in.
Yes.
I'm ready. This looks too good. I've been smelling it, sitting here waiting, so I'm gonna dive in. Holy cow.
I told you.
That is really, really good. I love that Parmesan on there.
So we had that butter. The butter actually melted down and just left the layer of Parmesan on top. The Parmesan and the parsley. So you get that good crust. And the garlic.
I'm telling you,
pretty
guys, this is legit. That is really good. I know Mark's he's got a challenge ahead. I'm trying to keep up with you here. So. Now he's glaring at me back there.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, this is awesome. Great job. Silverbac threw it down. Nice, easy recipe. Once again, you guys, you can check out the website. The YouTube's going to have all the information as well. Follow us on social media. That really helps our businesses grow. You guys spreading the word, and we really appreciate that kind of stuff, guys. And man, give this a shot. I guarantee you'll be a winner at your kitchen table. So we got more stuff coming at you, but for now, we're good for the day, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.